am the fire, I am burning brighter, roaring like a storm, and I am the one I've been waiting for.
Hey there, everybody. It's your girl, Jade Feinics, here with another edition of the Feinics Gate podcast. And I'm so sorry that I didn't podcast to you guys on Wednesday. And that I said I would do it yesterday, and I didn't. I actually ended up having some things come up, and here I am doing it today. So, whatever. It happens. Life. This is what happens. And being as the topic of today, if you can't tell, my voice is shut. Because I was at Fall Out Boy on Wednesday. I was out last night with a bunch of coworkers. And then today I'm going to the Yankee game. Hence why I'm wearing New York, baby. So this is happening. It's awesome. And basically, what I want to talk about today is I want to recap the Fall Out Boy concert because surprisingly they were really good. I'm going to talk about the fact that it is pumpkin spice season. And I'm not a huge fan of the pumpkin spice. I actually prefer apple cider. So we're going to be talking about, that and, Labor Day weekend and all this fun stuff. So let's get into it, shall we? Basically, let's talk about the Fall Out Boy concert that I went to on Wednesday with my best friend, Melissa. And honestly, that concert, I've never been a huge Fall Out Boy fan, but it was actually surprisingly very good. I liked Fall Out Boy's first album. I haven't really been following them. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a huge Fall Out Boy fan. I enjoy their music, just not like one of the fanatic fans that they have. So there was a lot that was kind of lost on me because apparently they have these talking crazy llamas that are really big with fans, and I don't know. It's just I haven't been following the band, so I don't know what their little shticks are, but the show itself was so well done. I can't even deny, I got to admit that Nassau Coliseum has definitely stepped up their game when it comes to concerts. I actually saw Roger Waters there last year where he was doing this giant Pink Floyd thing, and it was amazing. Now, Fall Out Boy had the same ramp that Roger Waters had set up, but they set it up in such a way where they were using the entire ramp as opposed to just sitting on the stage where, most bands usually do. And they had pyrotechnics, they had fireworks, they floated over us for a little bit on movable and risable parts of the stage. It was actually extremely well done. I enjoyed it a lot. The opening bands were very good. I mean, I've honestly never heard of Machine Gun Kelly, and I've never heard of the other band, and I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting the name of the other opener, but I've actually never heard of these two performers, and they were decent. I actually enjoyed them. I actually would probably look up more of their music. So, yeah, that's good. And then a lot of the new stuff that I was hearing that I've never actually heard before, what do you call it, from Fall Out Boy, I was actually very pleasantly surprised. It actually was very, very good. And I am actually excited to listen to actually their new album and their songs because it was actually really good. There was this one song that everybody already knows that I was gonna love, and that was Feinics. So obviously I enjoyed it. And if you can't hear that in the background, I feel so bad. My kitten is in heat for the first real time. So I haven't had a chance to get her over to the vet for the yet. So don't judge me, okay? I got a lot of shit going on, all right? Don't judge. What else was I going to say? Now I lost my train of thought. Okay, so put it this way, they were very interactive with their fans, which was very cool. I mean, they didn't stand there and blah, blah, blah the whole show or whatever. There was very little breaks in between songs. That was my only complaint, was that they would finish a song and go immediately into another one without really any break, which, don't get me wrong, is nice. like, you know, you don't want to be sitting there all the time and going, are they done yet? It didn't have that feel. I mean, and then also the only other thing was that it was filled with teeny boppers. I mean, literally, there were 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 13-year-olds. I didn't even realize that these people liked Fall Out Boy like that, considering that they came out probably when these kids were in like preschool, you know? So I'm sitting here being like, oh my God, I'm like one of the oldest people here. And then I'm realizing, oh my God, I'm that in-between age where I'm not the parent of these children, but I'm not these children, but I'm still like a fan because I was around when they first came out. So it was kind of a new experience for me because like every single song you would hear like a chorus of and all sorts of crazy shit. And it was cute. I mean, it was really cute because these little kids are so into it and they're just rocking out and having a great fucking time. And it was actually a lot of fun. I'm not going to deny this. It was a lot of fun. And I would definitely go see them again live. I would definitely go see them again. They put on a great show. You know what? I'm giving Fall Out Boy 2 thumbs up. Great concert. You guys honestly killed it. And as someone who's a casual fan of you, I enjoyed it. And I would definitely come back to see another show. And I'm definitely going to check out your new album. So yay to that. I mean, casual fan for the win, I guess. But it's like, it's good. It's good. And then it's actually funny because I'm going to move on to the next topic because I have a pretty jam-packed fucking next week, actually. I would say the next 10 days are pretty jam-packed. So it's Friday, and the greatest part about this is it's Labor Day weekend, and everybody's getting the hell out of town, getting the hell out of Dodge, and it's going to be great because, you know, party time. It's the end of the summer, and as much as I'm not a huge fan of summer. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm a fall girl. I like having, you know, my hot apple cider. I like going apple picking. I like going and doing fall things. I'm a fall girl. I like it. You know, I'm not a huge fan of winter, even though I was born in winter. But I love the fall. And it's my favorite season, too, because the leaves are going to change. You're going to get to go apple picking, pumpkin picking. The Renaissance Fair has been going on up in Tuxedo for the last month. I can't wait to go to that. I'll be going to that in 2 weeks, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to go apple picking. Favorite thing to do. They have, the Feast of San Gennaro coming up. I'm so freaking excited. So much food. I mean, not like I need more of it, but whatever. I enjoy food. I enjoy eating. Deal with it. What else is happening? On Sunday, I'm going to see another concert. I'm actually going to see, this time it's going to be, Breaking Benjamin and Five Finger Death Punch. I think, yeah, Five Finger Death Punch at Jones Beach. So, weather gods, be nice to me. I don't want to sit and have another concert that I'm really looking forward to canceled. And then on the 6th, I'm probably going to see Godsmack at Jones Beach. And then on the 8th, it's Ozzy fucking Osbourne. Yes. And the greatest thing about this weekend is, like, I actually did not originally have any plans to do anything. I didn't. And then tonight I'm going to the Yankee game, getting the last bobblehead of the season. So, you know, getting that. Then tomorrow I have my fantasy football draft, which is great. And then Sunday I have the concert. And then, of course, you know, Labor Day I'm off, so I'll probably go do some Pokemon hunting or something. Something weird. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I enjoy Pokemon Go. Don't judge me. Okay? Yeah, and then, like, of course, work again. School started, which is, So now, of course, we got to deal with that. But this weekend is shaping up to be very nice, very well-rounded. It's going to be a lot of fun. What are you guys actually doing? I would love to know. I want some feedback from you guys, whether it's on the Facebook page, on the Instagram page. I'd love to know what you guys are doing or did for this Labor Day weekend. It would be amazing to hear your stories, and I will definitely share them. So hit me up. Let me know. So moving on, next topic. Basically, we're going to talk about, what did I say we were going to talk about? Talk about Labor Day. Back to school. I guess we could talk about back to school. All the kids are going back. I'm back in school, which is another reason why I have no time. My semester started actually 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And it's been insane. I'm taking 3 classes, and it's harder than I expected. And, the Florida edition, cheers to the Florida edition, their school year actually started 3 weeks ago. So, woo, on that one. But let's definitely give some shout outs right now before we get into the whole back to school fiasco conversation that we can have. I definitely want to shout out Podcast City Network. Thank you for finally letting me, join your crowd. I love you guys. You're amazing. Shout out to the Rounds, New York City edition, killing it. Florida edition, killing it. Denver, the Everett Lee show. Thank you for having me on for the NXT and SummerSlam recap and for the whole voting thing. Robin's out there right now. He's posting up a lot of stuff on Instagram for the wrestling podcast, and he's meeting all sorts of awesome people because I think he's in Chicago for a convention. New York City Comic-Con is coming up, so the New York City edition and I will be there live all 4 days. I'll be there. I think the boys are going to be there most days too. And they're going to be doing their Who You Got challenge, so you guys got to go and you got to vote. You got to vote. They got one more conference, so you got to tune in for that. I think that's Becca's Is it Becca's conference? I'm pretty sure it's Becca's conference, but the Notorious Bex, she's going to be bringing it. We're going to see if we can crown the first ever female Who You Got challenge winner, because sadly me and the little sister Ashley from the Florida edition have never won. We have not won a Who You Got challenge since we joined. Also, happy anniversary to Ashley Stashbox of the Florida edition, because it is her 1 year anniversary with the Rounds, with the Florida edition. So yay, we reached a year. I think I'm coming up on 2 next March. So time is just flying. This whole summer just is woo, and here we are back to school. All of a sudden, everybody's back to school. Colleges are back in session. Schools down in Florida are back in session. The schools up here are coming back in session. I already have my teacher friends are already moaning and groaning about it. It's actually quite amusing to me, but at the same time, I'm going to be so annoyed because traffic during school season, during school year. Oh my God, it's traffic in New York is a very unusual beast. Let's put it that way. Traffic in New York there used to be designated traffic hours in New York where you would know from the morning rush hour would start from 7 a.m. and it would more than likely end by 9, 10 o'clock, the latest. That's the morning rush. Then you would have the afternoon rush hour traffic to get home, and that normally started between 3 and would go to maybe about 6. So we're talking, these used to be increments where you could measure your time, measure your day, and you would be like, okay, this is what I have to do. This is what I have to avoid. This is when I have to be on the road. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore in New York. It doesn't matter what time of day or night, there's always traffic. And it's annoying. Super annoying. There is always traffic on the fucking roads. Now add school buses to this. Add the school buses to this. And then eventually, because they're already predicting that's going to be one of the worst winters on record, add that. And, we instituted a new thing in New York this year. I was reading up on it. Kids no longer have snow days. Like, they'll have a snow day at home, but they have to go online and do classes. I'm reaching out to all my teachers here. How do you guys feel about that? I know that while kids are like, yay, snow day, I know teachers are like, yes, snow day, even more than the kids are. Parents hate it because they got to deal with the kids at home. Because parents, this is the wonderful time of the year where they get to get rid of their kids that they've had to deal with for the last 3 months. So I'm sitting here and I'm wondering, while I understand their viewpoint on this, I love that they're not trying to slow down a child's education by doing this. I'm wondering if it's going to actually work out. Because, come on, let's face this. Not everybody in this city has a good computer. Not everybody in this city has good internet. I mean, let's be real here. They really don't have. I mean, what happens if you go to a low income neighborhood? They barely can afford school supplies. How are they going to get a computer that will have the optimum running speed, the optimum, everything that's needed to host an online class? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong here, guys. I know I'm talking to myself. I have no guests today. I'm doing this super early because, like I said, I'm going to the Yankee game. So, there's, everything that's going on. And I'm just really curious on how they plan on making this work. I'm really curious about that. I really want to know because I really do think that it's a wonderful idea. I just don't think the execution is going to happen, in all honesty. I think that it may, I don't know, I'm not sure. And then on top of that, even if you do have a good connection, you do have a good computer, what kid is going to want to freaking sit on a computer and do work when they could be out playing in the snow? Like, I'm sorry, I just don't see how it's going to work. I mean, are you going to charge that child with an absence? Like, are you going to sit there and be all like, you didn't show up during the snow day, you have to do extra homework? Or are you going to penalize that kid for not being able to join into the class or just not doing it at all? It's very simple. I mean, like I said, good idea. Not so sure how they're going to execute it. But whatever. That's not for me to decide. I'm not an educator. I'm not, I'm not a teacher. I don't think that I could even weigh in on this properly because, frankly, I just, I don't really, I don't really have a way to talk about it. I don't. So I'm whatever. A lot of my friends have little ones. So I'm sure that, soon my Instagram and my Facebook feed are going to be filled with back to school pictures of first day of school. And that's great. I love seeing that because it's actually cute that parents give a shit. There's been a lot of controversy when it comes to a lot of school stuff, and oh my god, people keep texting me. I'm so sorry. What do you call it? I lost my train of thought again. Great. Wonderful. I mean, guys, comment, react, let me know. Because I'm talking to myself right now, and it's annoying. So, that's what happens when you're a single woman podcast. You talk to yourself. It happens. What are you going to do? But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So back to school means obviously that there's going to be a lot of changes coming up because kids are getting older, kids are getting smarter, kids are getting wiser. But I'm wondering, with the way things are right now in the world today, how it's going to go with education. Like, I was talking about before. Hi, Natty, by the way. I was talking about before kids are going to be required to join online classes during a snow day. I already brought up how that is a great idea. I just don't know about the execution. So there's that. Also, there's always the fight about school supplies, and how sometimes, teachers can't afford to get their own school supplies, so they have to give this massive list of what's needed for the class to the parent, which puts an economic hardship on the parent if they necessarily don't have the money to do that. So, I mean, it's weird. I'm loving the fact that it is back to school. Trust me, I'm loving it. But at the same time, it could be, we'll see what happens this year. I don't have a kid, so I really can't weigh in. But that's what, my point, and I'm sticking to it. Let it go. Next topic. We're going to go to the next topic. We're talking fall activities, because, I love the fall. It's going to happen. Fall activities. I mean, I know that a lot of my friends are actually really bummed that summer is over. I'm not. I'm not at all. I actually really enjoy the fall. I can't wait. The only thing that I'm bummed about, honestly, is that the outdoor concerts are going to be done. That I can't really... that I'm going to have to start wearing a jacket. Because I hate wearing heavy clothes. I hate wearing jackets. But Halloween is coming around the corner. New York City Comic Con's around the corner. Renaissance Fair. Apple picking. Pumpkin picking. Oh, it's just San Gennaro. Oh, if you've never been to New York and you've never been to the San Gennaro Feast, you need to come to New York. Like, say, New York. And you need to come to the San Gennaro Feast. It's just fantastic. You get so many good vendors. It's in Little Italy in Manhattan, and every single restaurant has like specials and all things, and like, yeah, it can get a little expensive, but it's fucking worth it. It is fucking worth it. And you're right, Nat, Fright Fest is coming up. Fright Fest is going to be starting soon at Six Flags. I can't wait for that. I always have a great time at Fright Fest, even if I can't necessarily fit in the harnesses for most roller coasters anymore, because I'm a big girl, and I'm not just talking fat. Like, literally, if you have like one of those turn down harnesses, I can't fit in them because they're not built for bigger boobed people. It sucks. I tried. Me and Fernando, we have season passes, and we have been to the park twice since we've gotten them, and it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks because the first time was like very recent after my surgery, so I wasn't able to get on a lot of rides because it was aggravating my back. The other time we went, it was crazy overcrowded and too hot, so we were just like, fuck this, and we stayed for a little while and then we left. I want to go to Fright Fest. I enjoy Fright Fest. I always have a good time. I love being able to like interact with the people and dress up, as long as they don't touch me, because I have a very bad reaction to people touching me. I hate it. Don't touch me if I don't know you. So that's gonna be fun. I love, like, they have a Forest of Terror up in Tuxedo after the Renaissance Fair is done. They turn it into a Forest of Terror. That's always so much fun. I go to Masker's Orchard every year for apples, and they got apple cider donuts and pure apple cider. And then when Halloween runs around and pumpkins start actually maturing, they start having like pumpkin donuts and pumpkin picking and all sorts of stuff. So it's going to be a really good fall. I just hope that it actually feels like fall, because the last few days here in New York, the temperature has been out of control. And I don't mind heat. What I mind is humidity, because so we're going to be going into Indian summer soon, because fall doesn't technically officially start until September 21st. So everybody always goes, oh, fall is after Labor Day. No, bitches. The fall equinox is September 25th. So you have 21 days of summer left. Okay? And then we'll go into like a small Indian summer, and that's, whatever. It is what it is from there. But yes, this humidity has been ridiculous. Like, look at my hair. My hair is normally pin straight. Pin straight. No matter what I do to it, I can't get it to curl. Can't get it to do anything except what it naturally does. And freaking my hair has been the last few days. Like, and it doesn't, sorry, it doesn't matter what I do. I feel bad for my curly haired friends. Like, oh my God. Like, are you guys okay? Do you need help? Like, do you need product? I'm so sorry. Because I'm complaining and I'm a straight-haired bitch. You curly-haired bitches, oh my God. You guys must feel like llamas or Sherpas or something. Yes, today does kind of feel a little bit like fall. I'm looking forward to how it is and how it feels. It's going to be great. But yeah, the other day, it was over 100 degrees. It was so hot. My car, as I was out and about doing what I needed to do, kept overheating because it was so fucking hot. I had the air conditioner on because you can't breathe if you didn't have the air conditioner on. And then if I sat for a little bit, like even 5-10 minutes anywhere, my car would like overheat because it was so fucking hot out. And the sun was directly beating overhead, so there was no cloud cover. It was just disgusting. It was so bad out. Like, you stepped outside and you were immediately like drenched in sweat. And it doesn't, like, okay, perfect example. Yesterday wasn't that bad. Yesterday was in the high 80s. Still very humid though. I washed my hair before I went out. It was still wet when I got to meet up with my friends because of the humidity. The heat would normally have my hair air dried lickety split, but nope. Nope. Mother Nature was like, no, bitch, you can have wet hair until you like get to where you need to be. Okay. Like, this is what you get for not using a blow dryer, bitch. So whatever, it is what it is on that. Hold on one second. But yeah, it's just, I can't wait for all the fall activities that I'm going to be doing. I mean, I'm really looking forward to Comic-Con. I have already finished one cosplay. I'm resurrecting another. I'm hoping to finish this last cosplay that I have for Sunday, which is special. It's a brand new cosplay I'm going to be debuting with my mom, because my mom cosplays. She's awesome. I take her to Comic-Con. I've been taking her every year for the last like couple of years, and every year she gets to, you know, she dresses up. She's so cute. You know, last year she was dressed up as like Captain America. She like had the cute little dress that you can get from like Spirit of Halloween. It was so adorable. My mom is awesome, you know. And this year we're going to, what are we gonna do? This year, I'm not saying what we're gonna do, but it is brand new, and I know Eddie, Big Money Eddie of the Florida edition, is gonna fucking love it because he is a fan of this show that we're doing. So Big Money Eddie's gonna love that. What else? I'm resurrecting, guys. Here's I can tell this cosplay because I've done it before. I have not cosplayed as the Feinics, like the actual Feinics, Jean Grey, green and gold Feinics, in 10 years. There's a reason why I haven't done it, but whatever. I am vitally and very proud to say I am resurrecting this cosplay. I am bringing her out of my cosplay dungeon, and I am going to wear her again for the first time in 10 years in New York City Comic Con. The other cosplay I'm doing, it's not new, it's not old. I'm actually resurrecting Bulma Quinn, and I'm going to be probably doing her Friday, but I'm changing her up a little bit. So it's going to be a more updated version for Bulma Quinn at Comic-Con. So I really want you guys to come find me. We're going to have a huge Marvel group on Saturday. It's going to be amazing. So I'm going to be running around. I want you guys to come find me if you're there. Talk to me. Get on camera. I will be posting live. I will be doing the things that I did last year where I'll walk up to any celebrity and be like, what up? You know, the New York City edition is going to be there. They're going to be doing the Who You Got Challenge. I do not have a Who You Got Challenge just yet because it's just me. Kind of doesn't make much sense for me to go around and saying vote for me. So we're gonna get there, though. We're gonna get there. There are big things coming this fall, this winter, and it's just gonna be an amazing time. I can't wait. I want to hear also more from you guys. I want to hear, what do you want me to talk about? What do you want me to, get into? I'm totally going to be bringing back Feinics Facts. I know you guys actually enjoyed that when I was on the second rounds New York City edition. Feinics Facts is coming back. I definitely want to start delving into a little bit more things. I want to hear what you guys want to hear about. I want to know. If you tell me, trust me, I'm insane, and I will research this topic until there is nothing left to know about it, and I will talk about it. So let me know. Inbox me. Text me if you have my cell phone number. Hit me up on the Instagram at the Feinics Gate Podcast on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook at the Feinics Gate Podcast on Facebook. Guys, hit me up. I'm totally open to new ideas. I love it. Thanksgiving is coming soon. Christmas. It's going to be a really jam-packed couple of months. I can't wait. What else can I talk about before I have to log off here? I'm not doing a very long cast today, guys. It's just me. I got things to do. So, in all honesty, I don't know. Jam-packed, just everything's jam-packed. I really want to hear from you guys. I want to hear more about it. I'm going to be bringing you new content every week. I'm going to try to stick to my Wednesdays. Wednesdays is when I usually post, but this week I had the concert, so I couldn't. I'm always going to be bringing you guys live updates from the different places where I am on the Facebook and on the Instagram page. On Podcast City Network. I want you to go on there. I want you to check out all the fantastic freaking podcasts that are on there. There's something for everybody on the network. It is so good. You guys would love it. There's a ghost hunting podcast. There's a yoga podcast. There's wrestling. There's pop culture. There's all sorts of things on there. There's video games. It's a plethora of awesome freaking podcast. You guys would love it. You can listen to me. You can listen to the New York City edition. You can listen to the Florida edition. You can listen to the Everett Lee show. You can listen to wrestling podcasts. You can listen to all these fucking shows in real time. You can listen to everything on, well, the rounds anyway. You can listen to us on Podbean. We're located on Podbean at the second rounds. We're going to be bringing a lot more content to you with our Twitch. We're picking up the new Spider-Man game actually on Tuesday because I can't wait to try that game. Lately I've been taking a little back seat to playing as many video games as I want because, in all honesty, I don't have time. Between school and work and going to all these events and building a cosplay, because I'm not just building cosplays for me, guys. I'm also building cosplays for Fernando. Fernando is going to be making an awesome debut. I can't wait to show off my creation. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, it's going to be, I'm just like super excited for New York City Comic Con, if you can't tell. We're in the final countdown, like just over a month to go. I'm hoping I can get all these cosplays done in time and have the money to do it, because cosplay is an expensive fucking hobby. Like, wow, expensive fucking hobby. I'm not gonna lie, it is super, super expensive, and I'm never gonna discourage anybody from doing it. I think cosplay is for everyone. Cosplay is, one of those things that brings people together, that makes you feel happy. Nobody should ever feel ashamed to cosplay anything they want to cosplay. Anything. If you want to cosplay as Storm, and you are, bigger, do it. You want to cosplay as Rogue and say you're, not white. You're Spanish, you're black, you're Asian. Do it! Don't fucking limit yourself, because it's fucking stupid. Cosplay is not, it is an accepting community. Everybody should support everybody else in it, and it really is something that I promote, because it gets your creative juices flowing. You know what I mean? You gotta think, I put this together? How do I make it work? What are the mannerisms of the character? How do I do this? And it actually really does make, there's a lot more to it than just throwing on a fucking costume and going out there and getting your photo taken. And most people don't realize that. And it actually is one of those things that I want to start bringing awareness to more so, since I am a major cosplayer. I want people to start realizing cosplay is not consent. So if you see a cosplayer, ask them before you touch us. Like I said before, I don't like being touched. I don't like being touched by people I don't know, and in some costumes, they're a bit revealing. So, depending, I don't want some creepy guy or a creepy girl or creepy people coming up to me and being like, hey, on me, because I'll break your fucking hands, number one. Number two, that's just not, it's not consent. It's not consent. If I say yes to taking a picture with you, if I say, hey, I don't mind posing for a photo, please don't touch me unless you say, is this okay? Then I will tell you yes or no. I can't wait to see a lot of my friends. I know a ton of my friends are down at Dragon Con right now, and I am so fucking jealous because I wanted to go, but I'm bored and I don't have the money. So next year I will be there. I'm pretty sure the Florida edition has MegaCon, or is it Daytona Con? They're going to another con soon, so you guys got to tune into the Florida edition so they can you can see all the fun for that, because I'm pretty sure they're doing a Who You Got challenge for that. It's just convention season's coming to a bit of a close because it's the end of the year. So for me, honestly, I have not been to a single convention all year. New York City Comic Con is going to probably be the only one I go to this year, mainly because I don't have time. I haven't had money. I haven't really been feeling the scene lately. It's just, to me. But I encourage everybody to go to every convention they can. Why? Because it's fucking fun. Like, my friends, Rose Maiden and Rizuki, they've been at so many different cons. Hi Eric, hi Mary. They've been to so many different cons. Eric actually just came back from California. He was at Power Morphicon. I hate you because he got to go. I wanted to go. And yeah, I'll think about it. Don't demand me to get anything because I'm getting me first. Eric is asking for me to get him the figures. I'm not ignoring you. Stop it. Oh my god. But no, I'm jealous because Eric and Rizuki got to go to Power Morphicon, and I was like, I'm looking at all their photographs, and they looked so good in those cosplays. Oh, you looked so good in your, oh my god. Oh, I was geeking out the whole time. I was like, oh, those cosplays looked amazing, bro. Amazing. And, oh, my girl, Rose Maiden has been killing it. I mean, she was just at, was it Indian Con that was just recently, Mary? Correct me if I'm wrong. Or something like that. And she went as, she redid her Poison Ivy. Ah, girl. Sexy. Looked so good. She's been killing it in the mermaid game. Because there's, oh, God, so good. So good. And the only other convention I may hit up this year, and I'm thinking about it, is WinterCon, and that's literally because it's right here by my house. I could walk to it if I wanted to. So I might actually go to WinterCon. I don't know if I'm going to cosplay, but I'm going to cosplay. It's going to happen. But that'll probably be the only two conventions that I go to all year. And then next year, y'all don't even know. Next year, as long as I have the money, I'm hitting up as many conventions as I can. I'm going down to Florida. I'm going to be going down to, I want to hit up every single convention that I can, and as long as I can afford it. Because like I said, cosplay is an expensive fucking hobby. Conventions are an expensive fucking hobby. Oh my god. And then if you have people like me and Eric, and we like to collect the collectors and the figures and all that stuff, it's expensive fucking hobby. It's so bad. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be great though. I can't wait. I really, Natty, yeah, I want to go to PAX East. I want to hit up Dragon Con. I want to hit up C2E2. I would totally love to hit up Geek Girl Con in Seattle, Eric. I would love that. I want to try MegaCon because I saw the Florida edition. They had so much fun down there, so I definitely want to try MegaCon. I'd love to go to DaytonaCon. I want to go to so many conventions that I haven't been able to go to. I definitely want to travel a bit more next year. I want to hit up Portland. I want to see what that's all about, visit Voodoo Donut and all that shit. I want to hit up Seattle. I want to go visit my sister who lives in LA now and visit Disneyland, because would you believe I've never been out west? I've been up and down the East Coast. I have never, ever, ever been west. So that's something I definitely want to do. And it's going to happen because, you know why? I'm going to make it happen. It's going to happen. I can't wait to bring all this amazing content to you. I can't wait to have guests on my show. I'm definitely going to be having guests soon. There's so many things coming up for the Feinics Gate. The fall is going to be jam-packed with amazing shit because literally right after Comic-Con we have what else is coming up? Then there's Halloween. What do you call it? There's Halloween, so of course you're gonna have a whole bunch of fun shit with that. And then the New York City Halloween parade is just fantastic. It's amazing every year. There's so many things that I want to do, so many things that I have to do, and it's just gonna be so good. I really hope you guys stay tuned in to the Feinics Gate. I appreciate everybody that always tunes in. Like I've been saying, you guys want me to talk about something? You guys want me to do a Feinics fact on? Hit me up. IG, Facebook. Let me know, and I will talk about it on this show. Hell, you could even come on and talk about it with me. I would love that. And you know what the best thing about it? I travel. So I can always come to you. Depending, I'm not going to be driving every single week to Seattle or Suffolk or Jersey, but I'll make an exception here and there. So I'm going to wrap this up because I got to go. I got to start getting ready to go to this game. I got to finish up everything, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for continuing to give me your support. Shout out to everybody who's been watching, everybody who's been commenting. I love you guys. You're amazing. Heart right here. Heart, heart, heart. All hearts. And I'll see you guys next week for a podcast, and tune in. I'm going to be posting up all the videos I took from the Fall Out Boy concert on the Feinics Gate podcast on Facebook, so you guys can actually see what I was talking about with them putting on an amazing show. I'm going to be putting up, obviously, videos from Breaking Benjamin and Five Finger Death Punch. I'll go live probably from that concert because you couldn't go live at Fall Out Boy. The signal was just disgusting. But yeah, I want you guys to tune in. I want you guys to be involved. I love all of you, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here. So this is your Feinics burning out for the day. See you next week. Love you. Bye.